don't think I need to go too into it. There's some kinks I gotta work out.
It's completely changed the vibe in here.
And now it's draft 2 and I gotta figure it out. Okay, so today's it's not Tuesday. It's Saturday. It's September 10th. And I'm gonna try to vlog this weekend. Like, I'm just gonna try to vlog, okay? So here's the update of what you've missed between the last time I updated and today. I don't remember the last time I updated, but I think it was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. I've done mostly nothing except work, obviously. I've done a lot of work, but as far as anything else in my life and writing, it's been mostly nothing. However, I am pleased to announce that I have finished chapter 17. So I'm currently officially fully working on chapter 18. It's a big chapter. A lot of things happen and I'm really excited to get into it. Now, the only thing about this chapter, although it's very exciting because a lot of things happen, my zero draft of this chapter, although long, it is long because a lot of things happen. There's a lot of things missing. There are chunks of things missing. So I need to come up with at least like a rough version of those things that I'm missing, as well as do a little bit of research and figure out a couple of things, especially near the end of the chapter. I do need to do a little bit of I have done a little bit of research. I mean, it's not crazy research, but I just want to make sure I get the details mostly accurate for the end of this chapter, but also the next couple chapters. I don't think I need to go too into it, but I think I definitely need to know it enough. Anyway, all that being said, so today I woke up technically at a decent time. I think I woke up at 8, but I didn't get out of bed until almost noon. And then I had to bring Goose to the vet. He had a follow-up appointment because he had been sneezing, Mr. Sneezy. So I brought him and he was taking antibiotics and all that stuff, and he's doing well. He's doing okay, so that's really good. So right now I'm gonna go get some Starbucks because I want to avoid all the things that I need to do. You know, I just want to procrastinate a little bit longer and go get some Starbucks, which I don't need because my body has not been feeling great the last couple of days. But I'm gonna get Starbucks anyway because I just want to see, you know, how bad I can really feel. And then when I get back, I'm gonna try to I'd love to do a little mini writing sprint, some sort of writing session before I need to go to my parents' house for dinner because it's my brother's birthday. So a big chunk of the evening is gonna be spent with family a little bit later on. I wanna say I'll be back early enough to do a little bit of writing when I get home, but I also, dude, this is what I wanna do all day. Like, I just wish that I could get paid to stay home, write, but then just eat snacks and watch Forensic Files. I'll watch other things as well, but lately I've been it's just like all I want to do, and it's so comforting and it makes me feel so good. I just want to sit and eat and watch Forensic Files. Why can't I have that? Why can't that just be my life? Anyway, that's the plan for today. Starbucks, writing, family time, possibly more writing, but most likely Forensic Files and snacks. But yeah, that's what's going on. I'm gonna go do the Starbucks thing and then I'll come back and we'll do some other stuff. I don't know. I haven't vlogged in a while. I forget how to do it. Okay, so I'm back home. It is about 4 o'clock. I need to leave to go to my parents' place around 5-ish. So I'm gonna spend the next at least 30 minutes just working on bed. That is the plan, and I'm very excited about this plan. So as I was saying, I have finished chapter 17. I hadn't written for weeks. Essentially, since I started working, I just have barely written. I think the last time before the last time that I wrote last weekend, it was like the beginning of August, the last time I had written. So it had been a little while. And then last weekend, I decided to just take a minute, sit down and work on Ben, and I did, and I was able to finish chapter 17, which felt really, really good. Now here are the stats. So currently, what are we sitting at? The draft? It's so long. Why is this? It's like unnecessarily long. And it's only going to get longer because these next, like, what is it? 5 chapters? However many chapters I have left. 6 chapters? 7 chapters? The next couple chapters until the end of the book, the zero draft is underwritten. So I'm only going to be adding words. But yeah, so the draft is currently sitting at 98,052 words. I want to say there's probably at least 10,000 words left. My prediction is that the final word count for this second draft is going to be around between 108 and 110,000 words. Maybe a little bit less. We'll see. And so yeah, chapter 17 is done. There were 2 scenes in chapter 17. One of them was just over 1,200 words, and the second scene was just over 2,000 words. So there's that. Chapter 18 is a doozy. It has currently 7 scenes in it. There are 7 scenes. Now, most of these scenes are, I think, fairly short. I think at least 3 of them will be under 1,000 words, maybe more. Maybe 5 of them will be under 1,000 words, but then probably the rest of them will be over 1,000 words. We'll see. I might even take away a scene. I don't know. There's one scene in here that's kind of like I don't know if it's necessary. If I don't cut it, it would be the shortest of the scenes in this chapter. I haven't decided. It feels a little bit cliche. I understand why I wrote it in the zero draft. And like, it's, you know, I get it. I get what it's saying. I don't know if I need it. Okay, so we're starting on scene 1 of chapter 18. This is a scene that I had already kind of started playing around with while I was writing chapter 17. I've added something in. I haven't really added it in, but I made a note about what I want to add in. So I've changed a thing. It's like mostly the same, but I've added a character and a conversation that they have because of the changes that I made previously. In chapter 16, some information was brought to light, and now my main character is having a conversation with a person based on that information that she now knows, which I don't know. I haven't decided if I want to keep that, but that's what's going on in this draft. So I am now adding in this little bit of conversation with this character, and we're gonna go from here. I think this is the kind of biggest change to this chapter as far as developmental changes. The rest of the scenes are gonna be mainly just making things better. Scene 5 is gonna be fun because I, in my zero draft, kind of left a thing out that I need to now at least write a rough draft of in this second draft, because I need to figure out what that chunk of stuff is, okay? Because there's a thing that happens and things are said, and I need to know what those things are that are said. I have a gist of it, like I feel it, like I can feel it, like I know it in like a visceral way, but I need to put it into words now in this draft, because as I was writing the zero draft, I was like, figure it out in draft 2, and now it's draft 2 and I gotta figure it out. I think it's gonna be really rough, but it's okay, I can refine it, you know? This is only the second draft, it's fine. I can write a bad second draft. But yeah, we're not there yet. We're on scene 1, 465 words. Anyway, I've been talking way too much, and now it's 4:17 and I need to get some writing done, but I think I want to listen to my writing playlist because it's been a little while since I've written in general, but also written to my writing playlist. So here we go. Do I have a song for this chapter? Do I have songs for this chapter? I mean, I do. No, I'm gonna waste too much time doing that. I'm just gonna shuffle and get to some writing.
I'm not really sure what happened just now. It's all a blur from when you walked in, walked out. I'm used to being on the ready, but you got me unsteady. Driving home, going in circles with questions. Something about you's got me pulled new directions. I'm not used to second guessing.
Okay, so I'm running a little bit late. I gotta go to my parents' house. But I did manage to write about 295 words. It's very rough. I'm kind of roughing in the conversation. It's still not done, and it's just very rough. So I'm not done this scene just yet. It's sitting at 756 words right now, but we'll see. It might be under 1,000 words. But right now I gotta go eat some food and spend some time with family. So today, September 12th, it's Monday. It's about 9:30 p.m. I got home from work a little while ago. I have a throbbing headache. It's like right here. So instead of having a nutritious dinner and just going to bed early, I decided I would eat chips and chocolate for dinner, watch Forensic Files, and try to finish scene 1 of chapter 18. I don't know. I mean, I'm mostly done. I think the other day I was talking about how I just started, laying out the conversation, like the new bit of this scene that I've changed and I'm now adding in. I'm going to try to vlog as much as I can this week, but I'm just so exhausted all the time, so I'm really sorry. It's going to be a very low energy vlog. But all that being said, I'm very excited about all the junk I'm about to eat. I have some leftover ranch chip dip, so I got some Ruffles regular chips to dip and eat. I also they came out with these again. We got Doritos 3D, and then I bought this, a reasonable size 20 pack. And I was like, that's good enough, Diane. That'll be good. And then I bought the 50 pack of these ones. I would have bought the 20 pack if they had a 20 pack. This is the smallest that it came in. Anyway, I just have to do one thing for work, and then I'm gonna try to do a little bit of writing because I just need to. Work is great in a lot of ways for a lot of reasons, mainly the people. I love my people. But these next 2 weeks, essentially, we're going to be on the road, and I always get really overwhelmed and anxious about going on the road, especially when it's for multiple days at a time, because there's just so much to pack and organize, and I just want to be as organized as possible. And I always worry. I'm in a constant state of worry that I'm forgetting something, but it's fine. It's gonna be so good. Where's my remote? I just need a couple episodes of Forensic Files and some chips and chocolate, and I'll be great. Definitely while I'm working, writing is just, it's so hard, dude. And every time I start a new contract after being off for a while and, working on Ben fairly consistently, I'm always like, oh my god, yeah, no, I'll be able to figure it out and keep writing in some sort of consistent fashion. No, no. I forget every time, like, just how exhausting work is, and it's hard, it's hard. Anyway, enough whining and complaining. I have a goal of finishing this draft of Ben by November, so that's what's going on, okay? And it feels, I have how many chapters do I have left? Hang on. Including chapter 18, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chapters, and then an epilogue. It's fine. Currently, scene 1 of chapter 18 is sitting at 752 words. I think I mentioned this already, but it'll probably be around 1,000-ish by the time I'm done. Scene 2 is also pretty short. Oh, it's cute though. Okay, one thing at a time. I'm gonna do my work thing. I'm gonna put on Forensic Files.
Actually see imprints of her buttock marks.
Imprints of her buttocks.
Where we have an opportunity to identify them.
Wait a minute.
A neighbor called police with a tip. She said she was driving on Cecil Avenue, not far from the crime scene, around midnight.
Hold on. What did I just discover?
And on those shoes was even more evidence.
No, why would you? No.
Again,
Why would you wear your murder shoes to your interrogation? Hello. So today is today? It's Monday, September 19th. It's about 10:10 p.m. I got home from work a little while ago. I made some food. I made just like a sushi bowl thing. I'm gonna eat it with my seaweed. And while I eat, I'm gonna watch Forensic Files. This has just become my life. I know that I need to shake things up a little and kind of get into some sort of new routine. And I will, especially once I'm done work. I don't know that it'll happen before I finish work, just because there's just no time to like really cultivate a new routine. So I'm just gonna do what makes me feel good for the time being, and just like, what I have energy for. But anyway, I did want to just quickly check in, because I don't remember the last time I checked in. So here I am. Hello. It's getting to that point in the year where I, like, when I leave for work, it's dark, and when I get back home from work, it's dark. So there's going to be a lot of footage at night, which isn't my favorite because I feel like this camera isn't very good in low light. So yeah, as far as Ben, technically I could do some Ben writing right now, like as I'm eating or whatever. I'm not sure if I will. I'm just so tired, and I can't get into like that creative headspace that I need to be in to be able to write Ben. I'll bring my laptop into bed with me, and I'll, read over things. I've definitely been opening the document and reading over things and like changing little things if I see it, but for the most part, I just haven't been able to get into like a solid writing session, which, is okay. I'm doing my best. I'm just trying to make it through work. I'm hoping that this coming weekend I'll be able to do a little bit of Ben writing. I need to really get my weekends figured out, because Usually the weekends is when I, do the cleaning and clean the boys' cage and do groceries and go see family and try to catch up in that sense. Laundry, gotta do laundry. But it is a struggle because I also like really feel just so low energy. Like I need more time than just the 2 days to really rest and recover from the week and then get into actually being productive. So yeah, basically the update is I'm constantly tired, but Ben is always on the brain as well as my secret project stuff. And yeah, that's kind of it. I'm definitely missing working on Ben. I'm thinking about Ben a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this and watch my forensic files and just have a good time.
If you don't like the way I'm acting, finish your glass of wine. We argue and guaranteed I can play your mind.
Hello, so today is, what day is it today? Today is Sunday, September 25th. It just feels like it's been so long since I have vlogged and just done anything like resembling my old life routine. So here I am, I'm in my kitchen, I'm about to make some breakfast. It's definitely almost 2 p.m., but this is my first meal of the day. I woke up late. I messed up my sleep schedule last night, and I need to be up at like 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. So that's gonna be fun. Today I'm feeling pancakes, so I have this like protein pancake mix stuff that is actually quite delicious. So I'm gonna do this, maybe some eggs. So the plan for today, yesterday was my day off. It was Saturday. This past week at work was very exhausting. We had a very long day on Thursday, and then we were on the road, and then we moved back to the studio, and it was a lot, and I had to be kind of the boss on the floor because my boss was kind of out sick this week. So I'm tired. I was tired. Yesterday I spent most of the day I just wanted to kind of have a slow day. So I, took my time cleaning my apartment, just like listening to music all day. I listened to so much music yesterday. That was mostly what I did. I took a shower, I did my after shower things, and it was lovely. And so today, this is my plan for today. The first thing I'm gonna do is go down to my storage locker and grab my like little fall decoration things, because as you know, on the 22nd it was the fall equinox, and I like to put out my fall things after the fall equinox or on the fall equinox. So I'm gonna do that. I have a new blanket on my couch, and it's completely changed the vibe in here. It's so cozy. So I'm gonna do that, and then once I've kind of put my stuff, it won't take long because I don't have a lot of stuff, but I do wanna do that, switch up the vibe a little bit in here because, yeah. And then I'm gonna spend a few hours just working on Ben because I miss it so much and I need to do it. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really inspired to work on Ben, so I wanna do a little bit of that today for sure because it has been a little while. But first, before all that, I'm obviously gonna make some breakfast because quite hungry. I'm always hungry. I'm like always hungry. Do I have a parasite? Like, do I have a worm or something? What's going on?
Body you. I'm gonna put you on vacation, get some leisure. With obvious, let the killer o'clock. If I see I've been on my own for a minute. Tuesday, right and left, this false and falling guy. But Tuesday, one. Still she's on her knees, and Scotty doesn't know. I'm not stopping.
Okay, so it is a little bit later. It is just after 4. It's almost 4:15 right now. So I put all my stuff. This is my new blanket. Isn't it? I love this color. I think I want just everything in my apartment to be this color. I kind of want to get like my duvet cover in this color or my sheets or I don't know. I just want more of this color because it's so warm and so cozy and I love it. But yeah, so I've put out my little Halloween fall-ish decorations and I want more. I really shouldn't because I shouldn't, but I might, okay? I don't have a car this weekend because it's in the shop. I don't want to talk about it, but I've been having some car trouble. Oops. Hello? Sorry about that. That was actually a very sweet phone call that I just got. Okay, now it is time to get into the headspace of Ben. So since I don't remember the last time I really updated, here are the stats currently for Ben. I'm at 98,339 words. I'm currently working on scene 1 of chapter 18. Yeah, I'm hoping to finish this scene, honestly. I feel like I'm mostly done. I feel like the last time I worked on it, I was getting there. It's definitely so far better than obviously the 0 draft, but I think there's just There's some kinks I gotta work out, you know, there's some things I gotta iron out. I think it's good. I still think that it's a necessary scene, and I think that what I've added, the change that I've made from the 0 draft to this draft is the right way to go, like is something that is needed. These next couple of chapters and scenes are just like, I need to be in a certain headspace a bit. I think that's why I haven't really been able to, I mean, other than just being so exhausted and not, you know, having a lot of time to write. A big reason I haven't tried to like do that thing where I just kind of write a little bit wherever I can is because I feel like I just need to like get into a certain headspace, because there are conversations and things happening in these scenes that, you know, I need to kind of really be in. So I think the goal today is just to finish at least scene 1 of chapter 18. Hopefully scene 2, because scene 2 right now it's at 414 words. I don't think it needs to be much more than that. I don't think I need to like drag it out all that much more. I'm gonna listen to my playlist.
Feeling all lost in the waves now, taking me over, making me older, making me doubt what I say now. Monsters in my head, yeah, they keep on calling, never ending, till the moment you walked in. You've got this hypnotic effect when you're next to me. One look at you helped me forget I was on my knees.
Okay, so I might do a little bit more writing later, but we have reached my kind of goal for the day, which was to finish scene 1 of chapter 18. I also went to scene 3 of this chapter and just kind of made some notes and like little changes as I was just reading through it. This session honestly felt really, really good, and even though it's not quite where I want it to be and where it needs to be and where it will be when, you know, when I decide to publish it, it just felt so good. It felt so good to kind of get this version of it out. I think the scene is coming in at 1,105 words currently. That means I have added today 355 words, which is not bad, and they came pretty easily. Like, they're not good words, but the scene is kind of, you know, I definitely kind of have a solid foundation for what I want to happen in this scene, like what I'm trying to say with this scene, and it feels good. And the song that I was listening to while I was writing it was just so good. Like, it just kind of hit a spot. Like, it hit the kind of chord that I needed it to hit that really helped with writing this scene. So yeah, that feels really good. Even if this is all the progress I've made this weekend and really in the last couple of days, weeks, it feels really good, and I'm really looking forward to just making more time, you know, making more time to get into the headspace of writing and making progress. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good about this story. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the vlog here. Let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know how your writing is going. Let me know how your reading is going. Let me know all the things. I feel like I've just been so absent. Like, I miss you guys, and I want to know what's going on and how you're doing. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. And if you got to the end of this video, comment down below, stay gold, because you are gold. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.